Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to discuss about a woman's choice. Mrs. Helen Suhar Gould was married to Army Air Force Lieutenant Harold Gould just before World War II broke in Asia and the Pacific. They ran a nice and peaceful family until the war came. At first, the USA did not want to enter the war. However, when the Japanese Air Force attacked and destroyed Pearl Harbor, causing loss of many lives of the American Army. At this point, President of the USA, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, declared war on Japan and its allies. In the middle of the war, General Douglas MacArthur sent his army to fight the Japanese in Burma. Lieutenant Harold Gould, a pilot of Army Air Force bomber, was among those sent to Burma. Now, here we see how Lieutenant Gould and his bomber in action over Burma. Some American bombers involved in this campaign. As we can see, the bombers are delivering their bombs. The Japanese army too try to fire at these bombers using their anti-aircraft guns. But many American bombs delivered from those bombers go down and hit the targets and cause lots of damages. At the point of this campaign, one of the bombers is hit and explode in the air. As we can see, the bomber is going down, crashed, but the pilot was saved and held by the Japanese soldiers as prisoner of war. In the action, we saw how Lieutenant Gould bomber was hit by the Japanese fire and exploded over Burma. The pilot was saved and held by the Japanese as a prisoner of war without informing the American leaders. Lieutenant Harold Gould was listed as missing in action for about 1 year after his bomber exploded over Burma. In autumn 1945, the War Department officially pronounced him dead. Only 2 months after the announcement, the widow, quote, quote, Mrs. Gould, was married to Ensign Robert A. McDowell. A few months after her marriage to her second husband, Mrs. Gould McDowell received a numbing news. Her first husband had been found alive and well in a Rangoon hospital in Burma. Immediately after receiving that news, she cabled him right away. This is what she said. Darling, I'm so glad you are alive. We'll see you soon. I love you with all my heart. However, she naturally loved her second husband too, since she had married him innocently. The law posed no problem to her second marriage. Now, she was left to make her own choice. This is what she said when she had to make her choice. My marriage to McDowell was wonderful, but I know now that Harold is the one I love. This is what Lieutenant Harold Gould said. I'm a lucky guy. He said this in Calcutta after he had been removed from Burma to India. The beautiful lady, Mrs. Helen Suhar Gould, chose her first husband, and returned to be united with him and lived together happily ever after. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to strike the like button and subscribe for me. I'll see you in the next video.